Wow, look at that car.
That's Rosa DeLauro's husband. That's Rosa DeLauro's husband. I recognize him, yeah. That's a Rolls Royce.
Name?
James McGovern.
James McGovern. And you are going to be running for 5th District Congress?
15th District State Representative, representing Bloomfield and Windsor.
Okay.
I am here today to help with 3 particular perspectives.
Right.
Perspective 1, this is not about a race issue. This is not about white people hating people of color. You will see that I am of color. I brought my 2 sons here. 2, this is really about our elected officials having a fiduciary duty to spend our money wisely. They are neglecting their duty. 3, I honorably served in the United States Coast Guard. I am an oath keeper. When I got discharged, I did not give, on my DD-214 was not a sign or a slogan or saying that said, thou can waive their oath to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States from all enemies, foreign and domestic. I expect our elected officials, police officers, law enforcement, and of course Obama, who took the same oath that I do, to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States. We are a sovereign nation. I owe that to everyone that would vote for me, and I owe that more importantly to my kids. This is personal.
Tell me about your thoughts when you heard the story, the prospect that the feds approached the state of Connecticut about essentially for an undetermined period of time taking in 2,000 kids.
I think Dan Malloy did the right thing for the very wrong reason. He is only doing this because he's trying to protect his election. I think that he's not doing it because he wants to uphold his oath or make any level of commitment. He has a fiduciary duty to the people of Connecticut. He's not doing it for that reason. Right? The excuse that he put out there about capacity is nonsense. And the American people and people of Connecticut need to start calling our elected officials on this. Right now, financially speaking, we have, I don't know, $40,000 something worth of debt. We have high unemployment. I live in Bloomfield, Connecticut, where let's just say there are a lot of multi-generational black people who are unemployed, and they are taking a preemptive strike against that particular demographic. In my district, it's 53 to 56% black people. Okay? I represent all people, but they are taking a strike there. I have family members from different countries. My family immigrates from Trinidad, my wife's from there. But we have other representation, whether it's Puerto Rico, whatever. This is not about, and they all immigrated lawfully.
And that's how you want it done. You do it by the law, and we have no problem. If you're not breaking our laws, we have no problem.
You have a fiduciary duty to protect and uphold the law. If law enforcement doesn't uphold the law, then you have a lawless society. It's really simple. It's not just about diseases coming across the board. This is a great way, by the way, if the world knows about it. Next thing we can do is expect Al-Qaeda to get on a plane somewhere in Central America and just walk across the border with dirty bags. Why are we going to sit here and wait for that? Secure the borders. It's really simple. And our government owes it to the people for safety and security. That is a fundamental purpose and existence for government. If the government can't deal with the basics of safety and security, it shall not exist.
So, $3.6 billion, that's what the president, that's what Governor Malloy said we need to authorize.
$3.6 billion. That's round one. To make this sustainable, right, when you come over and you're having people come over with no jobs, it's going to be $10 billion, $20 billion additional. He has to do multiple rounds. Even if he did amnesty, it will cost us more. It is unfunded, right? I would like to see Governor Malloy and the legislature actually put this to a referendum, if possible, in the November election. Let the people have a say.
Governor Malloy said through his chief of staff in a letter today that there are no facilities in Connecticut that meet the federal standards. They must be 90,000 square feet minimum of open space, and there are other certain criteria.
So what is preventing him from immediately getting together with his people, the Democrats that will side with him, take out another bond, put us further in debt, and actually building it? We have to put it to the people to decide. Very simple.